The hallways bustled with chatter and laughter. Not for her, she was invisible. Her name was Lily, and she lived a life most would envy. Her family wasn't rich, but they were comfortable. Both her parents were teachers at her school, a point of pride for them, a curse for her. Lily's mum taught English, her dad history. They were stars in their departments, loved by students, respected by colleagues, except, it seemed, by the other teachers of the younger grades. Lily often heard whispers in the staff room, hushed tones that turned cold when she walked in.
Their whispers followed me, echoing in the taunts of my classmates. It started subtly, a snide remark here, a dismissive gesture there, but it escalated. Soon the whispers became shouts, the gestures, shoves.
It always started with snickers. Then came the tripping in the crowded hallways, the slamming of her locker door. Her classmates, fueled by an unknown anger, targeted her relentlessly. They mocked her clothes, her quiet demeanor, even her parents' profession. The popular girls, with their perfectly curled hair and designer backpacks, would shoot her icy glares. The boys, all swagger and bravado, would trip her in the hallway, laughing as she scrambled to pick up her books. Each day became a painful marathon. She dreaded the walk from class to class, the lunch bell a siren of impending doom. The cafeteria, filled with the aroma of pizza and gossip, was her torture chamber. She would sit alone, her lunch untouched, her heart pounding in her chest.
Look at her sitting there all alone. What a loser.
If only the cruelty ended with her peers. But it didn't. The teachers, the very people entrusted with her well-being, were often the worst perpetrators. Their resentment towards her parents, their jealousy simmering beneath the surface of forced smiles, found an outlet in their treatment of Lily. They assigned her extra homework, marked her down unfairly, and ignored her pleas for help. Her pleas for understanding fell on deaf ears. Her attempts to explain dismissed with a wave of their hands. They saw her not as a child in need, but as an extension of her parents, a target for their unspoken vendetta.
Oh, Lily, another incomplete assignment? I'm not surprised. Maybe if your parents spent less time being the school's golden couple and more time with you, things would be different.
Their actions, often subtle, cut deep. A sarcastic comment in front of the class, a pointed question about her parents' latest achievement, a deliberate avoidance of eye contact. Each interaction chipped away at her already fragile self-esteem, reinforcing the feeling that she deserved the torment. Section 4, the price of success. Home offered no solace.
My parents, blinded by their ambition and consumed by their work, remained oblivious to my suffering.
They were phantoms, present in body but absent in spirit.
Our evenings were filled with grading papers, planning lessons, and attending school functions, leaving Lily to navigate the treacherous waters of adolescence alone.
Dinner, when they did have it together, was a silent affair. The clatter of silverware against china, the only sound that dared to break the heavy silence. Her parents, lost in their own world of lesson plans and student evaluations, failed to notice her silence, her withdrawn demeanor, the haunted look in her eyes.
I yearned to confide in them, to share the pain that was slowly suffocating me, but the words always died in my throat, choked by the fear of burdening them, of shattering the illusion of our perfect family.
Section 5. Silence. Broken. The weight of her silence became unbearable. The laughter of her tormentors, the indifference of her teachers, the obliviousness of her parents all converged into a deafening roar inside her head.
I felt like a ghost, unseen, unheard, unimportant.
One day she didn't show up for school. Her parents, alerted by the school, rushed home, their faces etched with concern, a rare display of emotion from the usually stoic duo. But it was too late. They found her in her room, her lifeless eyes staring into the abyss, a suicide note clutched in her hand. The words, scrawled in her neat handwriting, pierced their hearts like shards of glass.
I'm sorry, I had written. I just wanted the pain to stop.
Her silence, once a shield, had become her prison. Her words unspoken, now forever etched in the silence of their grief. Section 6, A Call for Change. Lily's story is not unique. It's a tragic echo of countless others, a chilling reminder of the devastating impact of bullying and neglect. It's a call to action, a plea to listen to the silent cries for help, to see the invisible scars that words and indifference can leave on a young soul. Bullying thrives in silence. It festers in the shadows of indifference, fueled by the lack of empathy and understanding. It's time we break the silence. Let's create a world where every child feels seen, heard, and valued. Let's teach our children kindness, empathy, and the courage to stand up for what's right. Let Lily's story be a beacon, a reminder that our words and actions have the power to heal or to destroy. Let's choose wisely.